Alright, I'm Grenade O'Connor, and this is my video for my strat for farming an obscene amount of Dragon Hoard chests on Ark Astraeos official servers. What you're going to need is 6 Drakelins. Doesn't have to be amazing Drakelins or anything like that, but you're going to number them 1 to 6. But make sure they're all on passive as well before you set out. But you'll see why I've numbered them later. You also need a tech force field with some elements to run it, say 20 elements to run it, and a Karcher. We're going to be heading over to Theros, I think that's how you say it, to find the legendary OSD drops. Yeah, so let's go and have a look. Right, we're here. I don't think anyone's down there on this drop. It has to be a legendary one's a purple, so you'll know that just by seeing it. As soon as you land, you're going to want to chuck out your tech force field, because it takes 5 minutes for it to start up. Put some element in it, and we'll switch it onto the highest setting to make it as large as possible. Get our Karcher out ready, because it'll start pretty quickly, normally does. And we do get a initial shield that comes up, but yeah, like I say, ours takes 5 minutes to start, so you don't want to chuck it down your Drakelins, because yeah, they'll die. And make sure they're on passive before you start attacking. Right, I'm going to spin on and see you when our blue shield's up. Right, it's just started. Yeah, so we can run back in to our force field, tech force field. Chuck out all our Drakelins. No trouble with any dinos ain't going to be able to get in now, so they're pretty safe as long as they're all on passive. I managed to have a quiet spot where I could put a Drakelin on my shoulder already, so I've got some points. Premature, there's a bit of lag. Don't worry about that. Yeah, so I've got a Drakelin already on my shoulder, so I've got 30,000 points. So I'm going to shoot this on my Karcher, chuck him down, pick up number 2. The reason why we're doing this is because there's a cooldown period after you shoot the XP at your dino. There's a cooldown period, so we chuck the first one down, and by the time we get round to like doing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, by the time we get round to number 1, the cooldown period's gone and you're ready to start again. We're going to need to spin on though. You don't really start getting all the XP until you get to about level 4, when the big tech Rexes come in, because they're 30,000 each. So I'm going to spin onto that, and yeah, see you there. Right, so we're at wave 4. This is where the big XP starts. The wyverns give you a decent amount. I think it's like 5,000 or 6,000 XP. But these big tech Rexes here, they give you 30,000 each. And at the moment, coming in, I've got 4. So I'm going to try and pick them off one by one. But if you look down in the bottom right-hand corner, you'll see it jump up 30,000 now. So run back in, jump off, not while you're on fire because you get burnt. Yeah, jump off, shoot your XP onto your Karcher. Put him down on the floor, pick up the next one in line, so that'd be number 1 now, as I've already got 6. And he's ready to go. So try and pick these tech Rexes off one by one. Don't kill them all at the same time, it'll be a waste. But you watch it jump up to 30,000. There you go. Repeat, jump off. Give your Karcher your XP. This is a good way to level up your Karchers as well. Shut down number 1. Find number 2. And just keep repeating this basically. And you end up with a hell of a lot of Dragon Hoard chests. I don't recommend getting any more than 20 because it's very time consuming going around collecting all the Dragon Hoard chests because they're scattered all over the map and it's a big map. But in theory you could keep on going and get 100 Dragon Hoard chests in a short space of time relatively. But I'm just going to head for my magic number of 20 because it's going to take me a good hour and a half just collecting them, I think, or just a good hour just going around collecting them. Can't pick this one up, there's a lag I think. Yeah, it's a dino walking past me, yeah, it's lag. Yeah, so we're just going to repeat this, keep repeating it, and I'm going to try and finish by level 8, which is the on a legendary drop. The only time you can end the drop, so hopefully I'll get to 20 by level wave 8. Let's see. Here we are at wave 8. Just I think that was the last key I'm gonna get. I've been calling them Dragon Hoard chests the whole video, but I think they're called Dragon Hoard keys that you open to get the chests, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean anyway. So just mopping up these last few. There's one warrior, so we'll get him. I think this will be number 20 anyway. Shoot the last of the points in for the keys, not the chest, the keys. Let's have a look, see how many we've got after we've cleaned these up. Right, let's have a look, see how many we got. Get rid of the poo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, that is enough. And yeah, all at level wave 8, which don't take that long really, doing it solo. A lot quicker with 2 people doing it, but you only get, if you're both doing this strategy, you're only getting half the amount of chests each in that time. So yeah, so now all we need to do is end the drop. There's always a couple of stragglers that come in. I know you've got to clean up. But I need to pick up these drakelins. Don't leave them now. So we're going to turn that tech force field off. And they're pretty vulnerable, little drakelins. So not only are you getting all these Dragon Hoard keys, not chests, the keys, but you're also going to get loot from the drop as well. So it's well worth doing this way. I don't think there's any more coming. Oh, there's our left one now. You switch this off. Hopefully there's no more coming in. Jump on your cartridge quickly just to make sure. Yeah, there's one. Oh, there's a few coming in. There shouldn't be that many though. This should be the last of them. Hopefully. So I think we're safe to eject now. For some reason, I'm always holding a poo. Get rid of that again. Eject the items. I find the loot you get from these ain't great. They're good for the element. But other than that, I'm really doing it for these keys. Not chests, keys. So yeah, but luckily I've got an ability on my suit that when I'm encumbered I can still walk, which is a very handy thing to get. You get those out of the drops, you look out for those. Very handy to use. Yeah, so now I've got all of that. Yeah, that's the ability. Yeah, you put it on your chest piece. Yeah, that's the one. So all we've got to do now is fly back. Pull up me Karcher first. I want to leave him behind. Yeah, fly back and yeah. I'm going to start collecting all of these chests and see what I've got out of the drop. Not too bad, actually. A few Ascendant stuff. Bit of element. Yeah, good. So, yeah. Time to fly back. And start collecting these keys, chests, whatever. Right, back. I've already been out and collected all the chests. I can't call them Dragon Hoard chests now. This is the drop, OSD drop, all the bits we got from there in this chest, in this vault. And this is all the loot I got from the chests. Because they were all 30,000, they all made Ascendant keys, all the stuff, and the majority of the stuff you get in now is Ascendant. So you get some really, really good loot. And a hell of a lot of arrows. You don't need really, and kibble, loads and loads of kibble. Actually, let's get the kibble out now. I want to show you the amount of kibble I've got just by doing these drops this way. Where is it all? It'd be quicker to do this way. Oh. That, and that. Go over to my kibble fridge. Never need to make it again. You just get loads and loads and loads of it. Yeah, so cheers for watching. Don't forget to like the video, and I'll see you later on. Cheers, bye.